4,000 Malaysians still stranded in 56 countries. Authorities warned of a stricter second phase of MCO. Hello and good afternoon. You're watching Updates at Noon with me, Muhammad Amin Carlos. Now, 4,374 Malaysians are reportedly still stranded in 56 countries following the cancellation of flights due to the COVID-19 outbreak. Well, Deputy Foreign Minister Dato' Kamarudin Jaafar says most of them, which is around 2,156, are stuck in India.
Lain-lain negara yang turut merekodkan jumlah rakyat Malaysia terkandas yang agak tinggi ialah Indonesia 680 orang, Australia 226 orang, New Zealand 153 orang, Thailand 337 orang, Arab Saudi 121 orang, Pakistan 128 orang, Filipina 54 orang, Sri Lanka 50 orang dan Emirat Arab Bersatu 43 orang.
So far, about 3,201 Malaysians who were stranded in several countries have returned home, the latest being a batch of 144 Malaysians from Myanmar who were brought back via a special Malaysia Airlines flight at 3:50 p.m. Efforts to bring home Malaysians stranded overseas are initiatives taken by the government with assistance from political parties and the private sector. No more compromise. Now, that was the reminder from the Ministry of Home Affairs regarding the start of the second phase of the Movement Control Order, MCO. Now, this was because the compliance rate among the people is still unsatisfactory, and he wants people to take this matter seriously. Home Affairs Minister Dato' Sri Hamzah Zainuddin, in a special press conference held at Bukit Aman yesterday, said actions will not be taken against those who fail to adhere to the MCO, but also social media users who spread fake news and those who fail to disclose the identity of a potentially positive COVID-19 suspect.
Orang yang ada tahu bahawa dalam keluarganya itu termasuk dalam golongan kluster yang kita maksudkan itu dan dia simpan maklumat itu yang kita akan ambil tindakan tegas. Saya cuma bagi warning, hari ini bagi warning, tapi besok dah jadi, jangan marah kita lagi.
So far, more than 2,000 actions have been taken by PDRM and more than 246 cases have been brought to court. The situation at the Menara City 1 condominium tower on Jalan Munshi Abdullah placed under an enhanced movement control order, or EMCO, after the condominium reported 17 confirmed COVID-19 cases, is under control. Now, an RTM crew visited the condominium area and found that security was tight at the entrance and exit of the high-rise buildings. Now, all residents of the condominium are barred from leaving their units during the MCO, and non-residents and visitors are not allowed to enter the area during this period, while all business activities will be suspended. However, residents are allowed to order food that can be delivered to the main lobby of the building. And to ensure compliance of this order, the Royal Malaysia Police, the Malaysian Armed Forces, the Malaysia Civil Defence Force and the People's Volunteer Corps will control the entire area. Authorities advise all residents to remain calm and give their full cooperation to the Ministry of Health personnel, as well as to follow orders from the authorities. Well, the China Embassy in Malaysia has donated some 10,000 face masks to the minister in the Prime Minister's department in charge of religious affairs. Well, the face masks will be distributed among staff of the Prime Minister's office, PMO, and the public. Minister Dato' Sri Dr. Zulkifli Muhammad Al-Bakri said the gesture proved that despite all the uncertainty over the COVID-19 outbreak, relations between Malaysia and China remain stable.
Beliau sebagai satu keluarga besar dengan kita telah memberi bantuan yang bagi saya adalah tanda persahabatan yang sudah sekian lama terjalin, dijaga, dipupuk sebagai satu keluarga besar, sebagai hubungan sesama manusia yang dipertingkatkan dari semasa ke semasa. Justru sekali lagi kami bagi pihak kerajaan Malaysia mengucapkan terima kasih banyak-banyak kepada BICAN atas kesudian untuk memberi bantuan kepada kami.
As for China's ambassador to Malaysia, Bai Tian, the face masks are China's way of saying thank you to Malaysia for helping out when his country was facing the same crisis.
The situation in Malaysia is also very much worrisome. It saddens my heart to see the increase of cases daily by 100. And so it's time for us to stand together to fight against COVID-19. When China was fighting the COVID-19 in the last 2 months, when we had the toughest battles, we had the very valuable support and help from our Malaysia brothers and sisters.
Dr. Zulkifli said some of the masks will also be used under the Musa'ada COVID-19 program initiated since 19 May. The program is an initiative to help ease the burden of those who are adversely affected by the outbreak. Well, the Congress of Unions of Employees in the Public and Civil Services, QPACS, hopes that the government will consider the proposal to assist civil servants who have to work during the Movement Control Order MCO period. Its president, Adnan Mat, says its side had resubmitted an application to the Prime Minister on the proposal to defer the repayment of housing loans under the Public Sector Home Financing Board, or known as LPPSA.
QPAC sekali lagi telah menghantar surat kepada Yang Amat Berhormat Perdana Menteri untuk memohon pertimbangan khas oleh Yang Amat Berhormat Perdana Menteri bagi tujuan supaya menangguhkan pembayaran pinjaman perumahan penyewa awam melalui LPPSA ini.
At the same time, QPACS welcomed the move to defer the repayment of bank loans for up to 6 months for individuals and SMEs under the latest stimulus package. The Welfare Department, JKM, will be open nationwide today to help distribute food to local residents as they face the challenge of combating COVID-19. Women and Family Minister Dr. Sri Rina Muhammad Harun says state JKMs will be working closely with local NGOs and will be fully operational 24 hours a day.
Sekarang ni kita ada bilik gerakan utama di Putrajaya yang beroperasi selama 24 jam bermula daripada 18 Mac hari itu, dan kini kita panjangkan lagi kepada peringkat negeri kerana semakin banyak pertanyaan dan juga aduan yang diterima. Kita ada Jabatan Kebajikan Masyarakat di setiap daerah yang ini dia beroperasi mengikut waktu biasa pagi sampai ke 5 petang, dan yang lain tu waktu lain tu on standby. Jadi di negeri ini dia akan beroperasi selama 24 jam jika ada kes-kes tertentu yang memerlukan tindakan segera.
Dr. Sri Rina called on the public to assist the authorities in identifying those in need, especially single mothers, senior citizens and the disabled, OKU.
Menjaga, membantu mereka.
The Terengganu Police Contingent became the pioneer by providing a disinfection tunnel for the health and benefit of its 800 officers and personnel at 7 police contingent headquarters in the state. Well, it was part of efforts to keep cleanliness and avoid the spread of COVID-19 while on duty at various places in the state. State Police Chief Judge Rosalie Cheek said those who are required to do field work are the ones who especially need to undergo the disinfection process. The disinfection tunnel will be put to use during the whole duration of the Movement Control Order second phase period, which ends 14 April.
Ini adalah kelulusan daripada KKM yang kita perolehi, yang dia boleh mematikan kuman 99.9%. Adalah satu bentuk protection kepada petugas-petugas kita di lapangan lah. Sebab kita nak bertugas lama lagi, 14 hari lagi, sehingga 14 hari bulan tu. Sebab itulah inisiatif ini kita buat pertama kali di Kota Terengganu, dan terima kasih sekali lagi lah kepada Kerajaan Terengganu yang telah memberi bantuan lah untuk meluluskan permohonan-permohonan kita ni.
183 individuals, including 21 foreign nationals, were charged in separate courts in Pulau Pinang yesterday for flouting the Movement Control Order, MCO. Now, of the total, 33 were charged at the Georgetown Magistrate Court, 73 at the Butterworth Magistrate Court, and 77 at the Bukit Mertajam Magistrates Court. Now, all those charged, aged between 15 and 66 years old, were arrested during a special COVID-19 operation conducted statewide from 24th till the 29th of March. 151 of those charged pleaded guilty and were fined 1,000 ringgit and jailed under Rule 7, Subsection 1 of the Prevention and Control of Infectious Diseases Act, which is the measures within the infected local areas 2020. Now, the Georgetown and Bukit Mertajam Magistrates Court set 12 and 14th May, respectively, for remention of other cases. Well, meanwhile, in Malacca, the Aikro Magistrate Court sentenced 2 lovebirds to a month's jail each for not adhering to the MCO. The accused, Muhammad Haikal Hamdan, 25, and his girlfriend, Nur Shazliana Muhammad Azri, 21, pleaded guilty after the charges were read to them by the court interpreter in front of Magistrate Teo Shu Yi. Now, in the first charge, they were charged for loitering in front of the Terundak camp in Sungai Udang without any reasonable excuse. So now the charge was made under Rule 7, Subsection 1 of the Prevention and Control of Infectious Diseases Act, within measures of within the infected local areas 2020, which carries a fine not more than 1,000 ringgit or jail not more than 6 months, or both. In a separate proceeding, Muhammad Haikal also faces 2 other charges, including attempted murder and failure to show any identification document. He pleaded not guilty to both charges and ordered to pay bail of 8,000 ringgit. Now, the charges were made under Section 307 of the Penal Code, which carries a maximum jail sentence of 20 years. 18th May has been set for remention and submission of documents. And that concludes today's updates at noon. In our top story, over 4,000 Malaysians still stranded in 56 countries. And since this is RTM's 74th birthday, we at the English News Desk would like to remind everyone to remember to wash your hands regularly, practice social distancing, and most of all, let's adhere to the Movement Control Order and just stay at home. News on 2 comes on at 7 this evening. I'm Carlos. Thanks for watching.